Crossovers. We all love them. From when X-Men versus the Justice League. No? Who is it? The Avengers. When X-Men versus the Avengers. When Brooklyn Nine-Nine teamed up with New Girl. Or that one time in the early 2000s where Kobe Bryant nearly broke the legs of Kevin Durant. Pump fake, fade away, great basket. We love a good crossover. And today on You Were Saying, we're going to be talking about one of the best crossovers in history. I'm Paul.
I'm Dasco.
I'm Liam.
James.
Hi. So the premise of the show, if you're new, which if you're new, start at 1, I reckon. No, don't. We get a lot better. Premise of the show, we're going to have a little chit-chat about what's the best crossover in the history of the world.
Oh, it has to be one that's actually
I thought we were doing one that could be
Oh,
done.
no, sorry. Like just one. Okay, yeah, no, sorry.
Well, I thought it was
Best
one that didn't
crossover.
exist.
We're going to come up with shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna pitch a crossover.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, scared the shit.
Sorry.
Yeah.
No, I scared myself.
I did like 5 hours this morning thinking of mine.
No,
That was great.
My apologies. I mean, I could have. A party was going to go, I was going to swing it to basketball. I was like, what's the best crossover? What game?
Oh, fuck.
All right, let's kick it off. Dasco,
Okay.
best crossover.
The Fast and the Treacherous is the name of the movie. The Grand Conspiracy. When Dominic Toretto's crew is hired to steal a vintage Mercedes-Benz Grand Prix car from a secret European collection in Argentina, they think it's just another high-stakes job. But hidden within the engine block, they discover long-lost Nazi documents outlining Hitler's plans for global war far more advanced than history remembers. Before they can decipher the meaning, the car is stolen by a ruthless European syndicate with ties to the black market. Enter Benjamin Gates, the world's most relentless historian and treasure hunter. Nick Cage's character from National Treasure.
Oh, God.
The world's most relentless treasure hunter who reveals the truth. The documents point to a hidden experiment by Nikola Tesla, a groundbreaking energy source that could have changed the course of history. Tesla's blueprints, long thought lost, were hidden inside a prototype electrical car, one that vanished over a century ago. The last clue, a cryptic code embedded in one of the world's most famous paintings, American Gothic by Grant Wood. Realizing they need a specialist in symbology to decode the hidden messages, Gates calls in an old contact, Professor Robert Langdon, or Tom Hanks' character from the Da Vinci Code.
That's exactly what I was about to say. This sounds like a fucking Da Vinci Code.
With this knowledge of iconology and secret societies, Langdon helps the crew uncover a long-buried message within the painting, pointing to a hidden vault beneath the New York Historical Society.
When's he's going to start talking about Jack West?
But before they can retrieve the final piece of Tesla's secrets, the elite European syndicate make their move, setting off a pulse-pounding chase through the underground tunnels of New York. With time running out, Dom, Ben, and Langdon must outmaneuver mercenaries, infiltrate a high-stakes car auction in St. Petersburg, and engage in a high-speed pursuit through the Kremlin to prevent a dangerous new power from falling into the wrong hands. This time, they're not just fighting for family. They're racing to protect the very fabric of history.
You know, I've heard that
God.
Dom Toretto and Robert Langdon also have a contract that they can only, equal punches. It's got to be an equal win-loss ratio.
It's just like you can go through it, like the 1939 Grand Prix could tie into it because the Nazis were using it to hide the cars. Nikola Tesla was working with wireless technology, all that kind of shit in that time period. His office burnt down in New York City. I went full history buff with this one, and it all fucking works timelines ways. And guess what?
What?
When his lab burnt down, a couple of years later, what disappeared? The hidden
Electricity.
Fabergé eggs.
The Fabergé,
which is actually the power cell that does the wireless technology.
Yep.
And that's what was...
Fallout.
Yeah.
So the crossovers are what? Da Vinci Code, National Treasure, and Fast and Furious? Yeah, cool.
Yeah. It's a triple threat.
Triple threat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was waiting for Jack West, honestly.
There's more.
No,
I'm going to
no,
save
no.
that for. I'm going to save that for Patreon shit.
No, we're good.
There's 7 crossovers in the film.
Fuck.
Right.
Yeah.
Like a franchise? Because I feel like history doesn't count as a crossover because that's just a story.
No. It's like Snyder's Justice
What if
League.
the Nazis won World War II?
No, it's like
What a unique
Snyder's
perspective.
Justice League, where he starts the film with everyone already like with their backstories pre-established. It's like, hey, here's all the characters. You have to go and find out all the information yourself.
Okay.
Big on thought.
Well, there you go. That's the first 5 minutes of the podcast.
Yeah.
That's good. That's interesting. Very good. I could see that being greenlit by Netflix. Liam,
and cancelled after one episode.
What do you got?
My pitch is not as extravagant.
No, I feel like we've made a mistake leading with Dasco. Because all I've got is
Sorry.
just franchises.
Oh, have we not learnt from all the other episodes?
No, in a good way. Like you're overly prepared. Whereas I feel like I definitely don't have a synopsis.
So
No, I don't.
normally we give him the old, the Crosby drink, but this time we just
It doesn't work anymore.
We're in the middle of the day. It doesn't work.
We
in
have to
when
up
sun's
the
in air.
dosage. All right, Liam.
Gotta give me that
who have
camp
you got?
cat.
So mine's not, obviously as extravagant. I've got maybe a couple words. Battle Royale, but with every version of Superman.
Oh shit.
So Homelander,
interesting.
Sentry, Omni-Man, Superman.
Goku?
So on. No, not really.
Okay.
It's like if you would have Mortal Kombat, but it's
Yeah.
Immortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's what it's called.
Immortal Kombat.
That's fantastic.
There you
What a
go.
great name. Oh my god.
See?
Yeah, wow. Immortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it happening on like an island? Is it happening
It
on a
wouldn't
planet?
matter.
It wouldn't
It
matter.
wouldn't matter.
It's in a demi-plane.
it's in a hole
Would it
in
be
the
You
a
can
ground.
start on an island.
Would it be on a planet, but then like the rings close in and the rings just like
It wouldn't matter.
Kryptonite gas.
yeah, crypto
Here you
gas.
go.
It wouldn't matter.
So the being that controls over the multiverse says, hey, there's a black hole in the center of all your universes, and you have a certain amount of time to find another superhero, like another
Yeah.
like Superman character, and your planet is slowly being sucked into this black hole, and you have a certain amount of time before the ring of your own solar system gets sucked in.
Very good.
I was thinking more of like
sucking rings in.
I can't remember the guy from Marvel, but the guy who just summons people to his battle world, and he's just like, "You guys fight now."
Yeah, it's like that video.
I can't remember his name.
The man with the golden gun.
No, there's a video where it's like
Jeff
she
Goldblum's
does
character.
all the good characters in one video and all the bad characters and has like a royale
Yeah.
between all of them.
But yeah, just plop them all in, portal, whatever, some DC bullshit. Put them all in, and then immediately it would turn into like, oh, okay, all the good Superman archetypes are actually really powerful, and the bad ones can't particularly beat them. So then the bad ones are just like, I want to fly to New York. I'm just like killing people.
Yeah.
Turn up, surrender. I'm going to fucking kill everyone.
Yeah.
How many good are
Basically
there versus
invincible.
bad? How many bad Supermen are there?
At least
Oh.
one. There's Bizarro.
No, he's
Yeah.
saying like
No,
anyone
no,
who's
no.
like the
Like Omni-Man,
Superman
like
aesthetic.
Homelander.
Oh, superhuman.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay.
Like so
Superman
the,
archetype.
the child
Yeah,
from
boss, right.
Brightburn, the
Yeah, yeah.
fucking
Shazam.
Ew.
I mean, he's got.
Nah, he's
or-
a
or
Trumper.
Black Adam,
He's
I guess.
close.
So then like Dr. Fate would be another one because he has like the Superman S shit. He could just change reality whenever he wants. Or you're just
Yeah.
talking about surely super strength, laser beam eyes.
The classics.
Basically, yeah.
yeah, okay.
Basically,
Homelander.
all the Red
Omni-Man.
Power Rangers sort of thing.
Cyclops?
Whoa.
Cyclops would get minced.
Yeah.
Love Cyclops.
Yeah,
He's
he
very
sucks.
underutilized and
X-Men,
underpowered.
twee.
I hope when they do Cyclops in X-Men, they actually do him properly
Yeah.
instead of the fucking Boy Scout they made
As
him
long
out
as
to
they
be.
do the scene where he
Angsty,
jumps
yeah.
out of the plane and slows
And
his
yeah,
descent
that's so good.
with his laser beam, that'd be
Badass.
That'd be
So
tits.
fucking sick.
That would be tits.
But yeah,
Okay.
How would that work though? Wouldn't that just make where he's falling further away?
no, it's the Force.
Oh, right. So
Yeah.
he's not just cutting it.
Because his
No.
eyes,
A
his
whole
eyes
bunch
open to like a hell dimension. That like,
Yeah, he's fun.
Oh, good.
It's good times.
He's pretty
Have
cool.
you seen the devil fucking?
yeah. Every time he opens his eyes.
Oh, right.
He killed Magneto in one of them. or
Yeah.
someone.
Which is pretty cool. Cool.
No metal in a laser.
No, because he was pretty much just like, oh, Charles
right.
would have forgiven you, and then just takes his glasses off and just fries him.
I still like from the animated.
laser.
It's true. No metal in a laser.
That's cool.
That's a
Was it
shirt.
the animated Justice League movie when they're fighting Darkseid or whatever, and it's just Superman just like in his face, just like full laser, like
Yeah.
fucking die.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
the birth of the Justice League one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Good.
sick.
Good.
That's
The
a good
better one
movie.
is
Wait,
where
the Batman's real?
like where Supergirl is fighting Darkseid and he shoots his beams that just essentially they instantly track whenever he shoots them, and she just flies
Yeah,
in a
the
full
mod.
circle, flies directly to him, and then at the last second just dodges out of the
Yeah.
way, so he shoots himself in the back with his own lasers.
Dickhead.
Yeah.
Classic move. All right,
Wow.
James, tell us
Okay.
about your crossover, please.
50
So-
Shades of Farming Simulator.
Oh,
50 Shades of
good.
Grey
I've
in
got
Clarkson's
chickens
farm.
no.
Come here,
so,
piggy.
All right. So, gross.
Dakota.
I call this position the Peter. I'm going to save you.
Oh no, Peter's bad. Don't support Peter. They're a bad. What
What have you got wrong
Parker?
with my grandfather?
Peter.
No.
Peter.
Okay. So scene opens. We are on one of the Star Trek ships,
Which one?
specifically the one from
Enterprise?
below deck.
The
Oh, okay, yeah.
So the animated one.
Yep.
Due to an issue with the teleporter thing, Fred Flintstone, but specifically John Goodman's character, is brought onto the ship.
Wait.
Live action?
Wait, hang on.
Yes.
Is this like a
So
Who Framed
you're
Roger
saying-
Rabbit?
Hold up. I just need to make sure.
Yeah.
You're saying the animated Star Trek
Yes.
is then transporting in the non-animated Fred
Correct.
Flintstone.
Correct.
So the non-animated show's animated version is teleporting in the animated show's non-animated version.
Correct. So then you got real life John Goodman.
He's old as fuck now.
No, obviously, or Fred Flintstone.
We'll take it back.
time is brought into the Star Trek universe, and then the show is just Fred Flintstone, who just understood what a wheel is, learning about intergalactic travel.
But that goes against the primary objective.
Prime directive.
Prime directive.
Hey, the teleporter just fucked up, man. Nothing to do with the prime directive.
I really want to make sure I'm getting this correct.
Yep.
So John Goodman, live action Fred Flintstone,
Yes.
is in the animated TV show.
It's Who
Yes.
Framed Roger Rabbit.
So, but it,
Yes.
yeah.
it's a reverse Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Yeah. Who
Yes,
teleported Fred
that's
Flintstone?
correct. So the problem is then my understanding of Below Deck, because I haven't seen it because I'm busy.
It's a good show.
Fucking you busy cunt. Fucking
You're not busy. You just started watching Midsummer Murders again.
It's good.
Yeah, well, fucking my autism brain goes, hey, I want to watch something new. I'm not the kind of person who just mincemeats the same fucking TV show over and over and over again.
When he finishes Midsummer, we're going to go back to Heart of Dixie.
Yep.
I feel like by then another season of Maths will be out. That's going to get a bit of a hit.
Fucking, how can you support maths?
And then
Oh,
we're
that's
going
great,
to
man.
roll into McLeod's Daughters and then back to.
I love McLeod's
I know.
Daughters.
I've seen it 6 times.
So yeah, you've got
Just
John,
delete it.
John
Just
Goodman.
delete it on everything.
You've got John Goodman in an animated Star Trek show,
my
Below
God.
Decks, which is where it's all about the
Yabba dabba
fucking
doo.
dumb shits of Star Trek. So then he's just immediately
It is
given
a
a
really
red
good
shirt
show.
and put in that he's put in
That
the
is a good show.
engineering
I like it.
sector. Because he
All
knows
right.
how her wheels work.
The engine's not working. Why don't we stick our feet out and just start running?
He's going to make himself food. He's going to make food. He's like, where's the dinosaur?
Where's that alarm? Where's that alarm coming from?
Very
There's no
quickly,
pterodactyl.
due to John Goodman's just odd perspective, he is promoted to the head of the engineering.
They're going to whack him in like a red toga, I guess. They're going to teleport him down to a planet that is like prehistoric. He's like, no, this is more like it.
No, the worst thing is that they'll study him. They're like, what the fuck universe have you come from where your body and genetic makeup is 3-dimensional while we're 2-dimensional?
Who is this Barney Rubble you keep talking about? Is Wilma your war cry?
He's one of the Baldwins.
All right. Cool.
Yep, so that's me.
My crossover, I did have one. I'm going to pivot because it's not close to someone else's, but I just don't want to double down on something. So this one I wanted a show that is fun for the whole family. So sometimes with kids shows, it's a bit like it's like Eagle Piggle. Like you're watching like, what is this acid trip that I'm watching? Bluey's kind of lighting the load, huh?
fuck is Eagle Piggle?
You never watched Eagle Piggle?
Yeah, no, I'm with
Oh,
Vasco
in
this
the
time.
night garden?
It's
okay,
fucked, dude. It's
Oh, fucking.
it is a trip.
And then you got Macca Packer who's stacking rocks.
Macca
Yeah.
Pack is
Macca
packing fudge.
I've never heard.
Never
I'm
heard of
glad
In the
that- I
Night
thought
Garden?
I was
No,
gonna
I
go
had
the
no idea what you're
Eagle
talking about.
Piggle.
In the night garden,
But
yeah.
I've
Yeah, it's
never
great.
heard
Yeah.
anyone refer to it as Eagle Piggle.
Is that not what it's called? Or is it called In the Night Garden?
There is a character called Eagle Piggle.
That's the main
show
guy.
Is, the show is called
It
In the Night
follows a
Garden.
young Eagle Piggle. Anyway, I'm not talking about Eagle Piggle at all. I'm
Sounds
just
like
using it
a
as
fucking
as a
weird
reference.
move.
So I want to show that like parents, so like Blue is good for that. Like parents can sit down. I mean, you know, we were watching it and then your daughter Liam went to bed and we watched it for another hour and a half.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. So I'm going to go with a classic from our generation. We're going to go with a young man from Yorkshire who's very, very good with the tools. And can he fix it? Yes, he can. Bob the Builder. However, I want to kind of bring something that lets the parents really, really enjoy it. So Bob is going to build a home. Then we're going to get our good pals, Keith and Dan. They're going to come in and they're really going to scrutinize the work. Keith's the foreman. It's the block. It's Bob the Builder and the block. We're doing Bob the Builder and the block. He has to conform to OSHA guidelines. And I feel like that motherfucker's cutting corners. Welcome to the worst show ever.
So the same question. Bob the Builder is a puppet.
Yes.
Is Keith
Yes.
at their people?
Yes.
Okay.
Bob the Builder. They're all claymation. Bob's gonna build. Can he fix it? He fixes it. He built a house in a day. Keith's gonna come and be like, mate, no, this all has to come down. Where you're out in the water, you've got no waterproofing. The kitchen alone takes a week.
Me cement mixer talks.
So
What the fuck is that?
within the lore of Paul and I, we have played D&D characters in which we played Keith and Dan.
We went to taverns and started measuring stuff and checking the levels.
We kept getting that. We actually printed out real pieces of paper that we
Condemning buildings.
condemning buildings.
We've condemned parts of the campaign.
That's like
was good fun.
a D&D
Yeah.
campaign where they don't want to do adventuring,
Yeah.
and then they want to like say run a restaurant or anything like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
But then as the DM, you're just like, okay, you guys can try and escape being adventuring, but I'm going to force it back in no matter what you fucking do.
What a
Yeah.
great character desk.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
So that's mine. Do you guys have any backups?
Oh yeah, I had fucking heaps.
We're gonna do you last, yeah?
Well, I was just going to say the first one that came to mind was just like the Muppet conversion. Have
Yeah,
you tried
I
those
thought
ones?
that.
It's just like where
We've
you
talked
have
about that too much.
a movie where you make everybody in the film a
right.
Muppet
I thought
except
you
for
said
one
muffin.
character. Muffin conversion. No.
I was very confused.
Turn
everyone to muffins.
Yeah.
That's what maths means.
Yeah.
Muffin at first sight.
Well, some of them are.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sometimes, yeah.
a lot of muff. James, James, what were your backups?
The novel Watership Down.
What?
The novel Watership Down and District 9.
That's really good, actually.
Thank you.
Was that it?
Yeah.
I like that.
Who else is going to choose Watership Down and
Thankfully,
District
no one.
9?
Liam? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, in that universe, the prawns are the rabbits.
Prawns Mark. The
And
prawns
it's
need a
very
prawn camp.
depressing because
Yes.
if you've read
Yes.
Watership Down, it makes you
Yes.
want to kill yourself.
Jesus Christ.
And now you add prawns to it.
Yeah, no, the prawns are gone. They're rabbits.
Oh, God, not the rabbits, Mark. Liam, have you got any backups?
Mark, stop. Leave the hoppers alone, Mark.
The hoppers alone.
Yes.
What you got?
There's this cute little universe where there's this alien force called the Covenant.
Eagle. No, don't.
And I was going to have the Covenant, and they're currently having their war with humanity. And then just this other force comes in and starts fighting the Covenant from the rear. It's a force
Flood.
of demons.
Oh.
And then the Covenant start fighting the demons. And then there's a guy in the back in a green suit that starts fighting the Covenant and then moves into fighting the demons.
Mr. Chief.
But then another guy in a green suit's on the other side, and he sees this man killing the guys that are killing the demons. So he thinks, enemy of my enemy.
Okay.
So it'll be Doom
Yep.
and Halo.
Why can't they join forces?
Because one of them doesn't talk.
Who? Doomguy.
Doomslayer.
Yeah.
Oh, he does in the DLC, which is horrible.
Yeah.
He kind of talks. He doesn't like talking.
Chief says a couple of words.
so
Actions speak louder than words.
Oh, he does say a lot of words in the show.
No,
I did have a lot of I had a Doom Guy spin-off as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
me too.
Animal Crossing.
Yes. I had exactly that.
No. Secret level.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Warhammer 40k.
Interesting.
They go to the Chaos Dimension.
Huh.
All of a sudden they go through and they're trying to attack just a stronghold in like of Chaos Marines. All of a sudden they walk in there and Doom Guy's just ripping face. And it turns out that the Emperor sent them there to collect this artifact, and it's Doom Guy, the purest Marine in the whole entire universe, rival
The
to the
original.
Emperor, the original,
Man, Doomguy's an ultramarine.
The first
Unreal.
clone.
a first clone. Yeah,
There you go.
but
Cool.
I had
Was that all?
That's all.
That's all.
Can we
Yeah,
all
wait your
say?
turn.
Can I do mine? Yeah. Okay. I just want to do mine because
Wait your turn. Wait
I
your
know
turn.
you're going to have a lot.
no, I'm not going to read through them all. I'm going to
But before we
save
go,
some of them.
Can we agree that Doomslayer would just destroy Master Chief?
Yes.
Yes.
Cool. Okay.
I'd agree with that.
Oh,
He wouldn't.
No.
because he wouldn't. Doom Guy doesn't slaughter innocents.
It doesn't.
He just
Like if we take the morality out
No,
of it,
like-
pound for pound, Doomguy wins.
pound for pound.
Yeah,
but like
that's what I'm
he,
saying.
he doesn't go like, okay, turns to a human and
yeah,
just
he
goes
pounds.
kills the human. He just like
I mean,
got
to
a
be
lot of
fair,
demons.
the Covenant literally say, kill the demon. And then Doomguy's like, oh, bet. I'm going to fist this guy.
I like
had,
these aliens. They're cool.
You guys are all right.
What's this fucker in the back doing?
We're going to pray to our demon god. I didn't. So this is why I didn't want to choose. I thought of a really funny crossover would be Fast and Furious doing their Fast and Furious shit, and the force that is sent to intercept them is Paw Patrol. I think that'd be a vibe.
That'd be a vibe.
I just thought like Star Wars and Shogun. So like Kenobi, something happens and he gets teleported back in time. His lightsaber doesn't work, so he has to go through like feudal Japan with his powers and also just give him a sword. So kind of like it's Akira Kurosawa stuff, but with a Jedi. That'd be rad. Have you guys seen the trailer for a movie called Novocaine?
Yes.
Yes.
That and 50 Shades of Grey. Imagine a BDSM guy trying to beat the fuck out of a dude who feels no pain. I think that would be funny.
I'm glad that it's two guys.
Yeah.
Very progressive.
Thank you. That's what I do. Yeah. Well, still 50 Shades of Grey. It's not him and Dakota Johnson just tied to a wall.
Now, let me just explain something.
Okay.
His kink is not inflicting the pain. It's just the fact that he has control over her.
Not in my movie.
The pain kind of thing is separate.
Well, this one likes pain.
That's
Okay.
cool.
Yeah, that's all I got.
You got to read the books, man.
I don't want to read the books, man.
I'll read them to you.
Please don't.
When's your birthday?
When are you doing? Well, you should do it. Do it for an episode.
Oh, no. Okay.
Dasco.
So my backup
Fire.
was going to be Mario Kart and Rat Race. The comedy movie Rat Race.
Yeah, okay.
And it's, exactly. And you've got like the Waluigi character, all that kind of shit, and they've been brought to Earth by a mishap with a superstar, and the only way they can get back is by doing a race across America, but only one of them can go back. The first person to the other side wins, and they have to, on the way there, go through checkpoints. But it's just like Chris Pratt voicing fucking that kind of shit. But the whole entire time, it progressively gets more and more adult the further and further they go across, because they're like, start off, oh yeah, it's me, Mario. It's just like, Luigi, can we just get the fuck out of Vegas, please?
I don't know what I'm talking about.
And it's just like,
but it's still like, if it kicks off with still John Cleese going like,
yeah.
go.
Yeah.
I'm eccentric. I could do anything.
But then you've got like Rowan Atkinson's like in it as well, and he plays one of the characters, but he's like a human wanting to go to the Mario world, so he's just like fucking about with them all the way through, and
maybe
like
he's weird enough that they're like, you've got to be from our world.
yeah. But like just like that, like imagine the comedy, like slapstick comedy of Rat Race.
We're holding ass.
And all of a sudden they land in America, and all these people across America are just noticing these random floating question mark cubes, and they just realize that it's an indefinite resource, because if you go and smash them, exactly like 5 or 6 seconds later, another one spawns.
Yeah,
It's like,
true.
we've got free banana peels. That's infinite potassium.
Like, we got free banana peels and bombs.
Yeah, bombs. We've got
Rockets.
fucking fire for infinite fuel.
Boom.
We've got
Just
stars.
these turtles that pop
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
That's funny. Is that
Yeah,
it?
Goomba.
Yeah, that was my backup.
Yeah, okay. We've got backups.
Yeah.
All right, let's expand. James, go.
Okay. So the Star Trek Enterprise,
Sorry.
whatever the ship is on in the animated one.
It's not the Enterprise.
Okay.
I forgot what it's called. though. I don't know.
Infinity.
Sure.
Called Melodic.
Melodic.
The ship is hurtling through space. It's going to some unconquered world that they needed to do the science on. And then their teleporter just has an issue.
Yep.
And then John Goodman is there.
It's not even Fred Flintstone. It's John Goodman.
It's just John Goodman.
John Goodman's character.
Is this Star
Fred
Trek?
Flintstone is
It's just
there.
him from Big Lebowski.
Is there, and he's John Goodman is Fred Flintstone. And now Fred Flintstone, he just come back from a day at the quarry, and he wanted to sit down and hang out with his wife.
It's the Cerritos.
The Cerritos.
The Cerritos.
The
That's right.
Cerritos. Okay,
Yeah.
so the Cerritos
Cerritos.
is just hurtling through space, and then Fred Flintstone is there due to an issue with the teleporter. And then they had to work out what are they going to do, and then Fred Flintstone works up his way through the engineering quarter of the ship
How?
because he has
More rock.
very just odd and interesting
These
concepts.
chips are made of silicone. I used to mine that.
Yeah, so it's just Fred Flintstone on a Star Trek ship. Now, keeping in mind that everyone else is animated
Yeah.
except for
Except
Fred
Fred
Flintstone.
Flintstone. Okay. Right. Give me if you can,
How long
Yep.
does he live?
give me an episode.
True.
Okay, sure.
I feel like that's indefinite because
Do they vaccinate him?
Oh yeah.
That's what I mean. Like, is he,
shoot him.
like
Okay, so-
gravity's different. Like fucking food
No,
is
because he's still
different.
coming from Earth.
Yeah, but the ship isn't Earth gravity.
Yes, it is.
Why
So
would it not be?
all fleet ships would be under Earth gravity because command is from Earth. Like it's still an Earth-based fleet.
Might be slightly less, but yeah.
Obviously.
Okay, so what happens is they're going through this. They've landed on a planet.
Yeah.
Now this planet has a lot of gravity, which means that
much
their
gravity.
normal things that have the mag lift and kind of their shipping kind of containers that they kind of move supplies across doesn't work. And then John Goodman says, "Give it wheels."
You mean Fred Flintstone?
John
Give it
Goodman-
wheels and a hole in the middle.
Please call me John.
So Fred Flintstone says, "Let's make wheels." So they make wheels, and they put it on it so they can push the
Have vehicles with wheels in Star Trek.
The spaceships.
But this particular thing doesn't have wheels.
But Daska, you're not understanding. He's going to put his feet into space and
They
start getting...
literally spend 90% of their time in lower decks fixing the vehicles with wheels.
I like that you think the maglev doesn't work because gravity too much.
It's too much gravity. They need wheels.
Oh, our maglev goes to 10. We need it to go to 11. Oh, we need a new wheel.
So they
How
have
about you
to,
throw it away and get a brontosaurus?
so they need more wheels.
More wheels, man.
And on the way, they realize that this old civilization, they have a massive quarry, and that the quarry needs a manager. So Fred Flintstone takes over the management of this quarry to get this civilization back under control, so they can continue to produce rocks for the galaxy.
Oh, dear God.
'Cause
Yeah.
that's where
So now
that's
this-
where the Celtos or whatever it is, the ship gets all the
Cerritos.
silicon.
So now it's no longer called lower decks. It's called lower quarry.
Lower quarry.
It could be, yeah.
Lower intelligence.
Lesser evolved.
And on this planet, there are dinosaurs, and Fred Flintstone, John Goodman knows how to communicate with dinosaurs.
They be fucking them dinosaurs. Eh?
What?
Should be.
Hey, fucking on. Have you seen like in the live action video, like some of the dinosaurs, they like look creepily human?
Yeah. I don't like it.
And the aliens on this planet, they don't
Very
really know how to
sloth-like.
speak, but they do know how to say gabagoo, and that's what Fred Flintstone says.
You mean yabba dabba doo? Yabba goo. That's just average Italian, man.
So the aliens.
Have you watched the live action Flintstones
of course
film?
I haven't.
Jesus Christ!
Watch anything that you've picked from today.
You should have Midsummer
What would have
Murders
been
and Heart
fucking
of
better
Dixie.
is if it was fucking Midsummer Murders in the Flintstones time. It's they're solving dinosaur murders,
Oh,
Dinosaur
no.
murders.
and it's fucking Pebbles and Bam Bam have grown up and they're fucking detectives now.
No, CSI Miami would be a lot cooler with the guy with the sunglasses that keeps making puns, and the Flintstones don't understand the puns.
Oh, hell yeah.
Just be
Okay.
better, man. So yeah, Fred Flintstone just revolutionizes engineering on the Celtos.
Revolutionizes engineering
does.
by taking them back to the Stone Age.
Exactly. Sometimes they need a little bit of perspective.
They've forgotten the law.
I'll tell you what the fun
They've
fact is.
forgotten where they come from.
He turns to everyone on Starfleet. He goes, "The reason why you are so weak is because you don't eat meat. We eat meat raw. You're now eating meat."
What do you mean, replicator?
They just need to yabba gabba goo go
Three times.
back into the past.
Fred Flintstone and the Sopranos. Yabba gabba goo.
Oh my god, the Sopranos would have been cool as well. Introduce an Italian mafia into the Star Trek
Into the
universe.
You got a lot of nice stones here.
See, I would go the other. I would just go take the TV show and set it in the Flintstones
Nah, it's
era.
just funny on my way.
Dexter in the
Nah,
fucking
yeah.
Flintstones. Breaking Bad in the Flintstones.
Nah,
But Dexter and the Flintstones were like, "Did you kill your wife?" "Yeah." "Cool."
She fucking deserved it,
"What
bro.
happened?" "Oh, she talked back to me."
Rad.
Rad.
Wilma?
Wow,
Okay.
that's
Wilma?
jacked.
Is that his wife's name? Wilma?
Wilma, yeah.
Fuck yeah.
There you
Good
go.
James.
Two names. Good.
Let's go. Who's Barney's wife?
Doris.
Yep, you got it.
That's it.
Yep. Which one's Fred's kid? Pebbles or
Clit.
Bam Bam?
The dinosaur.
Oh, what's the dinosaur's name?
Stephen.
That's right. He's got it. He knows he's Fred Flintstone and he's Gabagool.
I love the Flintstones.
Yabble Gabagool. Look, I am.
Obviously Barney Rubble's kid's name's Pebble.
Yeah?
Because that would make the most sense.
Why?
Because his name's Rubble.
His name's Flintstone.
Rubble and Pebble sounds cooler.
Have you seen the live action movie? It's like when they accidentally make concrete. They're like, they don't have to call it. It's like, oh, I'll name it after my daughter, Concretia.
Was I right, though?
Not even
The
remotely.
dinosaur's called Steven.
Not that part.
the-
Barney Rubble's kid's named Pebble.
No, Barney has Bam Bam.
It's Bam
Oh
Bam.
my
And it's
God,
not their
that's what-
kid. It's adopted. It's a
Yeah.
Neanderthal.
Yeah.
He found
Yeah.
it.
Wait, are they not already Neanderthals?
No,
Well-
so there's Neanderthals and
I
what's the
don't
other
understand
one?
the mythos.
Proto Magnus.
No. It was like Neanderthals and
Barney Rubble.
Homo.
I don't know.
Homo erectus.
so whatever we are, and then there was the other ones.
There
and
wasn't
Bam
Homo
Bam
sapiens
is,
back then.
Is like there was like Neanderthal and
I don't know.
Homo habilis?
Homo erectus.
No, we're Homo
Something-
erectus. No,
we're
we're Homo sapien.
But anyway,
No,
so
we're
Erectus was before.
Bam
no,
Bam
Erectus
was from the
before.
other people that are going
Homo
extinct
erectus.
because he's like super strong and like super munted. Can't talk. He just goes bam bam. Shit whips his mum.
So what also happens?
He's like an ancient like Lil Nas.
So what also happens on the Star Trek ship is they
right.
take some of
Forgot about that part.
they take some of John Goodman's DNA
Yep.
and they mix it with the animated characters and they make half animated, half real life.
How does that
I
look?
hate that. There's CG.
It's
How does it look?
it's like half and half. So top body is
Yeah.
is human, bottom body is
How did they do
is
that?
animated. Oh,
I feel like it would just
technology,
be cartoon animation, live action, John Goodman trade DNA, and it's just like, remember that very first animated series of Voltron? When it was CG
Yeah.
and really bad?
Have you seen the fact that they're making a new Voltron with Henry Cavill in it? It's
Huh?
currently
That
filming in
man's
Australia.
busy. He's doing Warhammer.
He's doing the hat. Well, it's all
No,
right.
he's in making a movie Voltron in Australia at the
Oh,
moment.
why?
Hell yeah. All right, well, in the interest of time, we're going to move on. Liam, tell us more about your crossover, please.
Fucking metric fucker Superman, dude. Lots of Superman stuff. They fight. Laser beams going everywhere. Like when I set California on fire and there's just shooting things down the beach. What? You'd be like, oh, fuck, there's 100 Supermen fighting each other. I'm sure we'll be fine. Nah, the whole planet's
What
fucked.
kind of style of film is it going to be? Is it like
Intense animation.
Art
Okay.
noir.
That one scene from the end of Invincible Season 1, Episode 1.
Oh, yeah. What?
Yeah.
where everyone gets shit
Can I
whipped?
propose?
The one where he goes to the other planet and genocides them?
No.
Well, it would be kind of like that, yeah.
Can I propose season 1 South Park animation, please?
You can propose it.
One Canadian Superman. Just,
I wouldn't be surprised.
Captain
Yeah,
Canada.
but I think it'd just
the
be.
Canadian Superman is Wolverine, right?
Wait your turn. I think it'd be just fun to see the different, because there's like a lot of different variations of them. It'd be fun to see them conflict, because there'd be 100% ones that are trying to be buddy friendly with each other, and then there'd be Homelander or Omni-Man, and he's just like, no, this is my planet.
Homelander just sit there and then he just points and goes, ah, you got great pubes. Look at your pubes.
look at this guy's pubes.
I think we've watched different shows.
No, it's just the whole recent season is just like every 2 seconds, Homelander's just like
Oh, he's pulling pubes.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
pulling
right.
pubes
He's
out.
putting his
aging.
bucket because he's like, I don't know
Yeah,
what
he
to do
keeps
with
them.
him.
He's
He keeps
pube
him.
bucket. Yeah, he's like.
No, you make some guy jack off, and then he kills him anyway.
Yeah, that's right. I like when he makes that woman jump.
Yeah.
You want attention, right? Jump. Do it.
Yeah, it's fucked.
Okay.
But
That's hectic.
I think the moral differences between them would be interesting to see.
Who wins?
Probably DC Superman off.
Yeah, fair.
He probably just go, oh yeah, I've been keeping this superpower hidden. I have Superman vision.
fly around the world in reverse time.
It's just probably still
And
somehow
only use
Batman.
it once.
Never use it again.
Batman wins.
Yeah, Batman comes in out of nowhere and just starts killing.
I hate this universe.
You know what would be more interesting though is the Superman's partners all in the universe and they fight. So you got
all
your
the
lowest
lowest lanes.
you
The
got
Wags
your-
fight.
Yeah, the Wags fight. You got your lowest lanes and your Omni-Man's wife and,
Omni-Man's wife.
and your Homelander's racist.
Are you okay?
The weird mum.
No, I'm not.
The weird mum that he was like getting milk from.
I don't normally
Yeah.
do this in the daytime.
That's fair.
Homelander
Talk.
and
Gabagool.
Tyrants.
Terrence.
Howard?
No, wait, Tyrese.
Roman Pierce. That wasn't even his name.
No, his name's Tyrese.
Okay.
Tyrese and
You do
Homelander.
yours first.
I'll do mine first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because whatever we got left, I'll eat up a little bit
The
of.
reason I made this as a crossover is like, what do married people who have kids love? Reality TV. What one do they talk the most about? The Block. Because then they're like, oh, we could do that to our kitchen. And the husband's like, please don't.
I think Maths has replaced the block.
Yeah,
recently.
Maths-
no
Maths-
way.
yeah.
What married
No way.
people do you know that talk about the block?
My friend Danny.
That's one
One.
person, and he's only recently married.
No,
Yeah.
Relatively recently.
no, but like
Well, hey,
officially.
Okay. Was he talking about the block before he got married?
Yeah.
There we go. Doesn't count then.
Why?
That's not a marriage
They
conversation.
were together. They were together.
No.
I just feel like it's that show that like you throw it on, you're like, oh, cool, room reveals tonight.
See, my better one was changing houses, where the neighbours would swap houses and they'd renovate each other's houses.
But that doesn't work with Bob the Builder.
Cross that with wife swap.
Yeah,
Changing houses and wives. What else can we change?
I'm going to renovate your wife. She's getting a vaginoplasty, boob job.
You swap the wife, and then the new wife has to renovate your house.
Bob the Build Her.
Oh my god! Is that how Exhibit comes out of retirement? Pimp my wife.
I put a screen in the back of her head so you can watch the sports while you're fucking. She's just got a little
When she thought
LCD.
she could shoot fire.
I heard you like sluts, so I put a slut machine on her ass.
Her left milk
word.
shirt's bourbon and her right titty shoots coke.
My God.
Oh, the drink. Yeah.
Oh, you like fish, eh? I put a koi pond in her belly.
Oh. Oh, no.
It's a trap.
So yeah, no, I just think Bob, like we do the block, but we make it Bob the Builder. But I do feel like that man cuts corners because he fixes homes in like a 10-minute episode, and there's no way he's living up to code.
I think he fixes them so quick because his entire tool set is sentient.
Well, then they're gonna like, what are you paying for these workers? Where's your budget going? Do they get and talks to the workers and the workers and like Dizzy, the fucking cement thing is like, what's money?
Surely he's a government contractor, though.
Are you sure?
Oh my god, is that what Doge is shutting down? He's shutting down the dodgy Bob Builders.
Exactly, Bob Builder. That's not his last name. This is Bob Builder, the Builder.
What is he
Duchess
like?
Pachemin.
Yeah, he has to get a new job. He's
Bob
a
Builder.
baker now.
Bob the Baker.
Hi, I'm Bob the Builder. Would you like a cake?
What is his last name if it's not Builder?
The Builder.
Bob Builder, the Builder. Middle name is the.
I'm gonna find out if he has a last name.
They'll find out.
Okay.
I just think it'd be very funny, and I would like to see again weird Bob. Like Bob was like claymation or whatever it
Yeah,
was,
He was half and half.
and then live action.
Fuck, he's just going to be, I'm coming to inspect the house, and he's just like, melting because the clay doesn't last in the open sun. He's just like, sorry, I didn't put the floor on the right height.
What the?
Can we put in the air conditioning first? I'm melting.
This is a Black Mirror episode.
No, but you got he's made of clay. You said that he's a claymation
Yeah.
guy coming in.
No. Bob and Keith and Dan go into his world. That's all.
Oh,
So
okay.
he's fine. All the because you're going to bring a talking dump truck here.
Yeah, and then old Bob the Builder just goes, Lofty, pick him up, throw him in the foundation. Dizzy.
Mate, I don't know who the fuck this scarecrow is, but he's around here way too much. He's a fire hazard.
I would love to see the first half being Bob the Builder, and then the second half Bob breaks character, and he's just like, mate, it's a 10-minute episode. You got to fucking give me a break.
Like, can't we just do all this in editing? Like, I know you guys do that already. But, buddy, like, you haven't done your waterproofing. There's gaps in your beams. What's going on here?
This is low quality wood. It's made of clay.
So he turns around and just goes, the water is literal fucking clay. It just sticks to the house. We don't have to worry about waterproofing.
Not my problem, mate. This isn't Africa. We need to use proper
Our
materials.
support beams are fucking popsicle sticks. We have to wait for the kid to lick it dry.
I just think it'd be really funny. You have
We
like an
don't have a
animated guy.
retirement plan. I haven't aged in 50 years.
You up the episode so you have like whatever the problem is. You got the first, like, let's say it's a half an hour episode. First 15, Bob builds it. Back 15, room reveal. And then you have the three guests, like three judges come in and be like, it's very gauche. I don't like it. He does the same shit all the time. A lot of clay. No natural light.
Keith comes in. There's only one shitter in this bathroom. It needs two shitters.
2 shit a bathroom minimum, mate. Don't read the guidelines. A 2-story house. Unacceptable. I'm shutting you down.
There is not a bath in this ensuite. What the fuck?
Where is the toilet paper?
We're a paperless household. We only use the seashells.
So Bob
Greasy
doesn't
chef.
have a surname, but his dad's name was Robert, and his dad's name was Billy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Dasco, tell us about your journey across time and space. Please.
And
Yeah.
National Treasure.
No, I just went with the 19. Here we are. Open it up. The 1939 Grand Prix. And all of a sudden the the car race was going around the world.
Yep.
And it went to America, and then they smuggled Tesla's like wireless charging thing out
From the
of
Prestige.
America.
Yep.
Because he had an office in New York City at that time, and then it burnt down in that same year. So they used the fire to hide that. But turns out that Grant Wood, the guy who painted American Gothic, his father was a security guard in New York City around that time, and he mysteriously died in 1901. And Grant Wood found his father's journal and hid cryptic messages in the painting. But it turns out that
Is this a TED Talk? What's happening?
Can I make a small suggestion?
Fever
Just
dream.
for you and your household.
Yeah.
So some wireless routers have a shut-off time and a shut-off from 10 p.m. to, like, say, 8 a.m. Do that.
I just don't want to sit down
Do
watching
that.
Midsummer Murders on repeat.
I watch that during the day, mate. Hey, they're really good actors. I just watched
They're
them-
really good actors, but can I ask a question? How many of them are still alive?
Oh, some of them. The episode that I
Three.
watched, yesterday, which is from one of the early seasons, it has 2 characters from Harry Potter.
It's
in it.
not my
It
fault
has-
you watch
it
a more
has
sophisticated
Cornelius
Big Bang
Fudge
Theory.
and Umbridge.
Oh.
Yeah, it's really good.
But no, it's just
Yeah.
like
Henry Cavill's in an episode.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
But it's just like
I've heard he's in Australia filming Voltron.
No, no way.
he is. But he also said that Australia is a great place to live, but the hospitality here is shit.
Whoa. Well, he's massive.
No, like as in the hospitality
Oh,
people
okay.
are shit.
He's probably in Melbourne.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no,
we
he's
don't pay people.
Coffee's good, though.
Coffee's awesome.
but no, like just going through like exploring the car scene of things, and then even like Eleanor from Gone in 60 Seconds could show up, and that could be a dual cameo of two
Roosevelt.
Nicolas Cages in the one film.
Oh,
This is
that's
going to
too
be
much.
jarring as fuck.
I know, but then it's just like, wow, you look strangely familiar. I know.
Yeah, I've
Like,
been here
yeah.
60 seconds ago,
but
and now I'm gone.
but as
Wait, is he playing that guy with the memory that he keeps going back in time?
no. Memento.
No.
No,
it was a different movie.
What I was going to say is that they go through in Moscow and everything like that, and they fail to stop this from going into the wrong hands.
Yeah.
And then,
And then, out of nowhere,
comes
Space
a
Base.
phone booth falls from
Oh,
the
no,
sky.
fuck off.
It's Bill and Ted.
Oh,
They
okay.
have come to help them, so now they have to go back in time
too much.
for Dominic Toretto to win the 1939 Grand Prix, and so that they can get the power supply, so it's never actually in the Fabergé egg.
It feels
And
like
then
Cars 2.
Cars 2 led us to
I wanna throw
cast
up.
Saddam Hussein.
I
And
want
then-
to throw up.
What?
So the Cars
No,
2
no, sorry.
sets
Don't
up.
worry about it.
No,
Keep
don't
talking about yours, though.
You want to
about
throw
yours.
up? Like I sat there listening to your dog shit Flintstones
Yeah,
in space.
mine only had 2 things, though.
Oh, yours is like, oh, hey, let's put the Neanderthal in spaceship so we can make everyone go backwards. I'm just like, I want to chuck as much shit in the bowl and then bring in the amount of franchises so that all the companies like, oh, hey, yeah, we'll put this character in. Means we'll get more sales on
You're
the
like
previous
Ready
movies.
Player One kind of like.
Yeah,
Get
Ready
it all
Player
in,
One. Get it
boys.
all in there.
chuck the Avengers in too.
Yeah.
How does it
That
win?
wasn't
like, what
a good
happens?
movie.
Pardon?
What happens at the end? Does
So-
Finn win? Does Dom win?
Yes, they have to win. Like it's a
Obviously.
Fast and the
It's in
Furious.
his
They have
contract.
to win.
Sorry.
But
He goes
it
back in time
turns
and
out
punches Nikola Tesla.
that the villain the whole entire time, Elon Musk. That's why he stole the name Tesla's, because he wanted to do the electric car, because he needed to find this unlimited electric energy so he could be the forefront of it and kind of bury it so he could still make money.
Who is playing Elon Musk?
Elon Musk.
Oh my god!
No, it's got to be Sebastian Stan.
No, it'd be one of the fucking, what are they called? The sideways eye it person. What's his name?
Oh, Skarsgård.
Skarsgård, that's the one. Sideways eye, it guy. But no, and it's like the whole entire time you think it's some European, like, oh, it's going to be Nazis.
John
it's
Wick.
It's just like all that
John
kind of
Wick.
stuff. And turns out that, no, it's just Elon Musk who wants to have the best electronic car, but then Dom's like, you can't stop American muscle. And then it's just like, he runs him down with a fucking, the Eleanor. Just runs him down in Eleanor.
In 1939. In the
He
1967
kills him when he's a
fastback.
baby.
So earlier. What?
Look, to be quite fair, your plot isn't much of a stretch from current Fast and Furious.
Correct.
Your plot, to be fair, like it also feels like it feels very similar to like an Indiana Jones plot.
Yeah,
Correct.
Yeah.
I could say it.
Where's he?
Oh yeah.
I was getting to that.
He's in ancient Macedonia.
1939, when they go back,
Yeah.
they need a car
Okay.
in order to run in this
Indiana
race.
Jones is the car.
It's also Transformers.
What I've done. Directed
Oh
by
my
Michael
God!
Bay.
Is Dom Toretto just
No.
driving a fedora?
You beat me to it. they go to the museum and they meet Indiana Jones and they're like, oh, okay, we need a
Belongs to the
historian.
museum.
And it leads back to the Confederate golds that have been like the gold train that disappeared. And then turns out that that's a transformer. And it turns out that it's Bumblebee before Bumblebee goes off to be Bumblebee. So it turns into a Formula One car from the 1939 Grand Prix and helps them win the race. And then they get it. And then that's how they win, is because they're using a transformer. And it turns out that the wireless technology
hang
is
on.
actually the cube from Transformers 1. So
then-
they hide it in the dam.
Dom being there is completely irrelevant because the Transformer wins the race.
No,
not
because
Dom and
they
his
are
race
now
skills.
family. They are one.
Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
family.
Idiot.
You got me.
Figure it out, Paul.
Where's Tyrese?
Yeah, where is
Tyrese, he hasn't been born yet.
He's in Barstow serving his sentence because he thinks Brian ratted him out.
He's hanging out with his ginger brother.
Who's going to rat on
My
him?
name is Gyrase.
Gyrate.
I could do
Well,
that.
shit.
But it's just
Saga.
like they go up against Mercedes-Benz and it's a Decepticon. And the
course it is.
Decepticon has like a little one of those
Hitler
little,
nose.
yeah. He used then it goes into the Second World War and all the
This is
tanks
such
are
a 4-year-old
Transformers,
telling a story.
Holy shit, though. Transformers in World War II would be a sick
Is-
one.
which is a sequel.
Is
Oh,
this
sorry.
is this a trilogy or is this one film?
God.
This is
one.
it has to be one film. I have to jam it in to a 90-minute
$1 billion
film.
budget.
You know, have you watched the most recent Fast and the Furious films?
No.
It's hectic, man.
It's worse
They
than.
don't time travel though, do they?
They
Not
will in the
yet.
next one.
I mean, kind of, to see Han not die. Spoiler.
Yeah.
No, it's just a flashback. Man.
It's a flashback,
different.
yeah. You
But
got
he's
me.
still alive.
Wait, how did he not die?
Okay, here's the actual explanation. The Mr. Nobody character just goes like, we can make things appear however we want. That's it.
And then
That is it.
Gal Gadot's character fucking lives, even though she fucking fell off a fucking
A plane going at takeoff
going-
speed.
and she hits the ground, and they see her dead, but she's
Now she drives a submarine.
yeah.
That they
Where did she
stole.
get her
They're
Navy
really good
license?
movies.
She's Israeli.
They're really good movies.
They're really good
They're
movies.
so good.
But those
Alright,
each
no.
one of those cameos can be cut out of the film.
Why?
Like, because then, like, the thing is though, is that the Bill and Ted ruin the thing, so it's like the whole timeline changes. So every time they do like the grand conspiracy, each time they do 1, 2, and 3, it's a different outcome.
It really sounds like you just want sequels to all these films.
Good sequels. Good sequels.
I didn't mind the new Bill and Ted. It actually kind of liked it.
That's
Yeah?
good.
I haven't seen it.
Neither
It's
I like the
decent.
first two.
I-
yeah.
it's very
I
good
haven't
movies.
seen it. I've been watching
No, but I was just
notice.
like, what? Fast and the Furious is fucking ridiculous. National Treasure is just as fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
So
Not as. National Treasure, I feel, is still a little bit grounded.
They only
I
done
know.
two.
there is.
They go to space in a Fiero,
Yeah.
Dasco.
Elon Musk did that. That's why he's fighting them.
In space.
In
Star
space.
Wars.
What we didn't see is in the previous one when they went to space, they took out a whole bunch of Starlinks. Just like
yeah.
wiped them out.
Classic.
Now,
All right. Well, I feel like we've explained enough.
I have 45 pages of shit for it, so if you want me to put it up on the Patreon, I will.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
sure.
Why
okay.
not? Fuck it.
I'll even
Wait.
make like a really
Wait.
shitty movie poster.
Copyright it. Just so no one yoinks
I'm
it.
sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When did we start putting manifestos on the Patreon?
It's not a manifesto.
When did
It's
you
a,
start
Sounds like a
uploading?
manifesto.
it's a treatment.
When did you start uploading?
Oh, they're not my manifestos. They could be.
Manifestos. All right. James, who do you think is the best crossover?
Oh my god.
What was yours again?
Mine was Bob the Builder and The Block.
That's right.
What was yours? Yours was All Your Supermen.
All the Superman.
Dasco's Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah.
And James's was what?
John Goodman in space.
John Goodman in
right.
space. Really solid answers here, boys. Who you picking?
Bob the Builder.
Yes.
This sounds somewhat amusing.
Okay.
That's fair.
Liam.
I'm going to pick Fred Flintstone in space. Not because of the actual concept, just the idea of John Goodman as a normal person entering an anime TV show.
Fred Flintstone.
And it's never addressed.
Yeah, just
No, it's
like-
John Goodman.
Sorry.
It's John Goodman playing Flintstone.
Flintstone. Are you okay?
Maybe you're not okay.
I'm not, it's during the day, man.
He's having a stonk.
He's not used to talking.
Call of Vigilance.
I'm having a stonk.
The James names. Dusko, who are you picking?
Call of Vigilance.
I want to see the the Superman fighting each other, because imagine having Omni-Man having like an existential crisis,
Yeah.
but he's like, Superman's just like, I lost my planet. Like,
Oh, damn. I have to know how that feels.
yeah. Yeah. And then he's just like, you can't fucking hurt me. Like, all I need to do is to see the sun. And then he goes up and destroys the fucking
that
sun.
sounds like
Oh, is that it? Cool.
That sounds like something you would do
Yeah.
too.
I'm sure there's
No
like
worries.
there's like a 20-hour
Say
video from
less.
one guy on YouTube explaining all of that though.
No.
But why have
Yeah.
that when we could have a
There
movie?
probably is, and you'd be
Yeah.
like, "Oh, actually, Superman would win straight away." Because
Yeah.
No, but like, because Omni-Man is a win.
Back travelers.
A win no matter the cost kind of person.
Yeah, that's the
he
interesting
wipes
part.
out a whole entire race because they were beating up his son and wouldn't stop coming back. So Omni-Man's just like,
God,
but you're
that's
saying
a
you're
good
the
shot.
strongest?
Really good.
Nah,
That's how I
man.
found the show. I just saw like a little clip of that on
Oh.
Instagram. Like, what
Well,
is
did you see
this?
that the third season's first 3 episodes is still sitting at 99% approval rating?
Very
from like,
good. Watched them. Very
Yeah.
good.
Okay, no, I
gotta watch
didn't realize it was out.
Yeah.
All right. Who you picking, Dasco? Oh, okay, cool. Oh, jeez.
It's on you, Dick Sleep.
Dick slip.
Thanks,
You,
man.
you know you're not going to pick
Nah, man,
mine.
he's
It's
got-
on
I
them
feel
too.
like yours is good.
No, I just went. You know what?
I
James
love
is
it,
gonna,
yeah,
James
fuck it.
is going to rip on me no matter what. So I just went full
I thought it was funny.
full tilt.
I think
How dare you
for
say something
Liam's
so
one,
true?
for Liam's one, no matter the outcome, people are going to be pissed.
Yeah,
You can't win.
that's good.
Like
I guess
Omni-Man, it's a known.
and I do like Who Framed Roger Rabbit, and I think we need more of that. So I'm going to go with John Goodman in Star Trek.
Cool.
So James win.
Thank you.
Very good.
you.
Okay. Well, congratulations, I guess. But we're all winners here.
It's a good victory. It's a good
Yeah?
victory. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Now,
Shout out to my boy John Goodman.
Rip.
Maybe you should watch the film.
He's not dead.
John Goodman's dead.
No, John Goodman is not
He's
dead.
He's not dead.
He's not dead.
Isn't he?
No.
Oh, let's go.
No,
He
he's
looks
still
like
going.
I'm thinking
He's
of
still
John
doing
Candy.
voice acting. Still doing
John
voice actors
Candy.
in
John
shit.
Candy as the clarinet guy from Home Alone in space. John Candy. That'd be fun. Him just sitting below decks playing his little polka music.
That's Home Alone. That's the Lampoons one, isn't it?
That's Home Alone.
Oh, is it? Oh, right. No, it is too.
Okay, Dasco, who do you think?
I think James.
Why?
No, I think it. I think it was James because he kept doing the stroke shit, mispronouncing names
A
of
lot
things
stroke
again.
shit today. Big stroker.
Now you know how it feels when people just assume because you're having a stonk.
Daytime Dasco's fun.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, so James?
Also, John Goodman was in the Monarch TV show. That was the thing I was trying to think of. He was most recently in. He's quite good in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Liam.
I also think it was James, not for that reason, because he picked 2 shows he hasn't seen.
I've seen so few shows. I can't just put Midsummer Murders and Heart of Dixie.
But do you know-
You
together.
could have though.
Yeah,
Do you know
still
how?
could.
If you would
could
pick-
solve it by
if
just
you-
watching other shows.
If you had just gone Midsummer Murder and then any other TV show and put that in and just gone, hey, I'm going to pick John Wick in Midsummer Murders, but John Wick is the one committing the murders, I'll be
Yeah.
just like, sweet.
Even
British
like-
people getting shit whipped by a horse? Fuck yeah.
Pink Panther and Midsummer Murders.
Yeah, but,
Pink Panther and Heart of Dixie.
yeah, but I don't. I can still win by choosing 2 things I haven't seen, so it's
Fair.
fine.
Yeah, okay.
It also didn't have to be a TV show. It could just be crossover for anything.
It could
That's
be.
right,
I know.
dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was Dasco, only because I know you in the past will adjust your answer based on your prompts, and I reckon I no doubt what
Yeah.
you've written, but I think you've either added things or you've moved some things around so
No.
you can talk about
Oh,
specific
God, no.
concepts.
I'll send the doc and you can go through and you can look at all
No.
the shit.
I won't.
There's
You
a
can send it.
timeline.
I'm not doing it. Anyway, but I just think that's the case. I think you've snuck a lot of shit in
Yeah.
to that. Yes.
Yes.
All right, let's do the cards, boys. Get them out. 3, 2, 1. It was Liam.
It was me.
He's stealth boy.
It was me.
I feel like whenever I don't know who it is, it's Liam.
Fair.
To be fair, like he always gets like betrayal when it's a good topic. I think he's the one picking the topics for the correct one. Like he's going to know in the
I
future.
am the one picking the topics.
Yeah.
He is the one who knocks. What were your prompts?
Okay, my prompts were make an animal noise. I did that twice.
Did
One
you?
was a pig noise. One was a chicken.
I did.
yeah.
Confess to a crime that you couldn't have possibly committed. I said that I did the California fires.
Oh my
Yeah, you
god,
did,
yeah.
And
I
the
almost
last
flagged
one
that.
was.
What if I flagged it and didn't put it in?
Well, that
Ha.
sucks. My last one was to tell another player to wait their turn.
Oh, you did. That's a good one.
Very good.
Very well
I was
done,
so
Liam.
scared that one was going on the radar,
But
so I did it a couple
he
times.
didn't wait his turn, though.
No.
I did wait my fucking turn. I was a good fucking boy this episode.
Well, thank you for listening, everybody. I hope you had a great time, and maybe you can write your own crossovers and put them as a comment in whatever we have that allows for comments.
Yeah, you should put it in the Spotify one because James has to read them all.
Put it in Spotify. James will read it and he'll tell us. He's very diligent and he's read all the comments.
Put all
Right?
your fan fictions in the comments of Spotify.
Maybe he might review them on You Were Reading.
Ooh.
Hey, here's a fun tip for you guys. Maybe do a cross. Put us somewhere. Put us in a universe. The You Were Saying boy is somewhere else. Maybe,
Fred Flintstone.
maybe we're the Beatles or something.
We are the power source from the Tesla machines.
It's us. Maybe we're in Pacific Rim.
Each of
That would
us.
be cool. We could be like that Chinese robot where there's the 3 twins who operate, but it's the 4 of us, and we have 4 arms. That's something I thought of right
Are
now.
we Jax?
Huh?
Jax from the Star Wars?
I was going to say that they put us in Severance. So the moment we leave the room, we don't know what happened in the
Ah,
podcast.
that's terrifying. I hate that.
Oh,
then we
shit.
have-
That's actually a really good.
And
idea.
then we have to
Hang on,
wait.
no, we're not allowed that.
And then we wait. We have to wait until what we said when it gets released. So we're like, what the fuck did I say
we wake
during
up
the
and we're
podcast?
cancelled. We're like, but why?
But what
I
do we
have
do?
no current topics to talk about.
Exactly.
I don't know anything. That's very funny. Guys, thank you for listening. If you do like it, please be sure to rate and subscribe. It really helps us get the word out. And aside from that, have a wonderful week, and we'll see you next time.